Portion 2158 has been in court for more than a decade. Nambawan Super Limited has battled counter claims over the ownership along with inefficiencies within the Lands Department over the last 10 years. In 2020, the court ruled in its favor, but it took another year before the matter came to the attention of Lands Minister John Rosso, who made a decision to hand over the title.
The title should be restored to NSL, and we also got to deal with the issues that surround the people residing on that land too. So NSL, I've encouraged them to have good talks with NCDC and find a win-win situation for development of that particular parcels of land. And we need to move away from not providing cheap housing for people. We need to have good housing for our middle income owners, our lower level income earners. They have every right to have a roof over their heads. And NSL, in my firm view, are going to be providing some more to ease the burden on housing, especially your middle income earners, who many of us live in settlements and stuff.
Nambawan Super Limited legally owns 3 other land portions: 2156, 2157, 2159. Deputy Chairperson of Nambawan Super, Taumik Taylor, says this has finally put to rest the battle for this land. But she says Nambawan Super is also mindful of the concerns by settlers who currently occupy the portions of land.
We should continue to work with Lands and Physical Planning and the NCDC, and then also the Member of Parliament for North East, Port Moresby, Honourable Minister Kaupa, and try and look for those solutions of how you deal with people who have settled on this land. They are citizens of this country, and NSL is very sensitive to this, and there's been a lot of consultation with them. And so going forward, we will have to make sure that these people are also taken care of.
The future development on the land is something up to the fund to decide.
And extremely important, because this is now brings to completion all the different titles that would make up our interest in 9 Mile, and it'll help the organisation, Nambawan Super, now prepare to look forward in terms of how we're going to manage this development.
During Minister Rosso's term, this is one of 3 important title handovers this year. The first was for the development of the Tuhava township, where landowners received a land title. Newcrest also received a land title for the state land it owns for the development of a new township. Taumik Jr., NBC National News, Port Moresby.